Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a look with products that I haven't really used a lot before. I've used a few of them a couple of times, but nothing probably over 5 times. So thought I would give them a shot on camera and tell you what I think about them. I'm wanting to do like a neutral eye, a little bit on the pinky side with a winged liner and maybe a nude lip. I'm not exactly sure just yet, but we'll see what happens. So to prime today, I'm using the Nude by Nature Undercover Airbrush Mineral Primer. Okay, so it's quite a creamy product. Hopefully it won't make me oily. Ooh, it smells weird. Now I really haven't used this before, I just opened it, so this is a true first impression. So it's becoming quite tacky, which is good. Means it'll stay on for a long time. Alright, I guess I can't really tell you how it performs until later when I either have a great flawless looking foundation or there's no foundation left. So for foundation, I'm just going to use the one that I always use, which is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the colour Vanilla Rose. So the makeup seems to be going on really nicely over that primer, which is good. For foundation, I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer in the colour Ivory. Just going to do a little bit of highlighting as well, as usual. And I'm going to set that with the Essence All About Matte setting powder. Now I have used this before, but on somebody else, not on me, so I like the way it feels. It feels quite like silky, which is nice. It doesn't feel like gritty or anything like that, so yeah, it's good. And then just to brighten up the under eye area a little bit, I'm using the e.l.f. High Definition Setting Powder. And to set all that, I'm using my trusty Napoleon Perdis Camera Finish. And I'm using a bit more of that Essence setting powder just to really set it all down. To bronze, I'm using the Nars Laguna bronzer. Just a little bit of contouring with the NYX blush in the colour Taupe. For blush, I'm using a blush that I haven't used in years. It's the Napoleon Perdis Ultra Pearl blush. It's like a dark kind of pinky colour. It's quite pretty. So to highlight, I'm going to use a new palette. It's the Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette. On one side it has 9 eyeshadows and then on the other it has 9 lipstick colours. And the eyeshadows are really generously sized. So for my highlighter, I'm going to use this middle colour right here. I have used these before, these colours, but I've never used this one for highlighting, so let's see how it goes. Oh, I like that colour. I must say though, as nice as the eyeshadows are, they've got a bit of a metallic-y smell to them. It smells a little bit like, this is going to sound really weird, but a little bit like blood. Is that weird? Very, very pigmented. We'll be coming back to that palette as well. Hopefully I'll be doing my eyeshadow look with that. For my brows, I'm using the Anastasia Beverley Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the colour Blonde. Very suitable. Such a pigmented product. Now I have used this product but only a few times. I got it ages ago, like probably over a year ago, and I hadn't opened it yet until just recently because I didn't want to waste it by using it every day. But I thought it's more of a waste of money to not use it and have it just sitting there. You know what I mean? Now another new product. To set my eyebrows, I'm using the Savvy Clear Eyebrow Gel. Looks just like a lot of other products I've used. It's not as wet as other products though, so maybe it won't set them down as well. Who knows? Okay, so back to the BH Cosmetics Shaaanxo palette. Corner, I'm going to be using this matte cream shade. For the outer corner and crease, I'm going to be mixing this one and this one together, those two shades. I know the yellow one looks a little bit weird, but when it's in the crease, it looks really nice. When I first opened the palette, I was like, why did she put a yellow colour in there? I didn't get it. And then I used it and I was like, what? It's good for like a transition colour between your crease colour and your brow bone. So I highly recommend using it. The colours are super easy to blend, so that's good. I'm just going to take a little bit of the very, very dark brown in the bottom corner. Just like the tiniest little touch of it. Just to darken up the outer corner a little bit. Now for the lid, I'm going to do that one first for the majority of the lid, and then use the same highlighter colour for the very, very inner corner. Very pretty. I'm just turning the brush around and using the other side with the highlighter colour. Oh god, these colours are beautiful. I'm just going to use a little bit of that on the inner corner as well, just a tiny little bit. Alright, then taking the blender brush again and just going through and making sure they're all blended together nicely. And I'm just going to take a little bit of those, the crease colours together again and go underneath my lower lash line. For eyeliner, I'm using the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. I have heard YouTubers rave about this for years. Apparently they changed the formula a couple of years ago and some people weren't very happy about it, and then they changed it back, so hopefully it's a good one. Let's give it a go. Wow, it's very easy to use, that's for sure. Wow, that was super easy. Wow, I'm very impressed with that. It was so quick and easy to use. It took me like 30 seconds to do my eyeliner just then. So fingers crossed the other one turns out just as good. It's a very, very pigmented product. So just press very, very lightly. My eyes are watering. Okay, so firstly, very impressed with the eyeliner. It's so easy to use, really pigmented, it's not drying, really great. However, I think because it is so liquidous, is that a word? It's just transferred a little bit into my crease when I've looked up, which has never happened before. So if you're if you're concerned about having hooded eyelids and having to wait for it to dry, probably not the product for you. But otherwise really, really great. I think something else about why because it's so liquidy, it has bled a little bit. Like, you know how if you don't wear lip liner and your lipstick bleeds through your skin? I think it's done that, but only if you look very, very closely around the middle bits. So it's nothing super major. Okay, so update on the eyeliner. For some reason it's not sticking to the middle, the inner bit. So I've just done some cleaning up with a cotton tip. My eyes keep watering. Can you not? So just for the inner portion, I'm going to try this Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing. I believe it might be new to their entire range. So let's see how it goes. I'm not sure if you can see this, but it has like a different sized tip. So one side super slim and one side is a bit thicker. Also very pigmented. Okay, cool, happy with that. Just gonna do a little bit more highlighting on my inner corner using the Australis Metallics eyeshadow. And this color is Guns and Rose Petals. Just gonna use it with a little cotton tip. Just gives it a little bit more sparkle. Not sure if I've used this mascara on my channel before, but I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I like it because it has the small bristles on one side, so I use that for my bottom lashes, and then the bigger bristles on the other side for my top lashes. Not sure if that's how it's supposed to be used, but yeah, it works well for me. I'll be putting on some false lashes as well, so I'm not going too crazy with the mascara. So while my mascara is drying, I'm going to be using the Shaaanxo palette again, but the lip side. So it just looks like that. I think I'm going to use the dark nude pink. For my lip liner, I'm using the Colourpop lip liner in Aquarius, and I'm just going to apply the lipstick using a lip brush. Now, I've never used these lipsticks before, so let's see how they go. case, it's probably the most true nude ever because it's very, very, very my lips but better kind of colour, you know? I still like it. It's very creamy and moisturising, but I don't know, it's just not very pigmented at all. And for lashes today, I'm using these Socialized lashes in Glamorous Shorty. Those who follow me on Instagram know that I love Socialized, and any chance to use them, I will do it. And I'm just using their glue as well. Now this eye keeps watering, so there's no eyeliner just in that little inner bit. But once I've put on my lashes, I'll be able to fix it easier. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of the Napoleon liquid liner in the colour Equinox, and just see if that'll stick to my very irritable, watery eye. Cool, looks like it's going to stay. Just going to be using that same eyeliner and a little brush to do my tight lining. And that's the line under here. Just makes your lash line look thicker and fuller and helps to blend in the lashes as well. For my waterline, I'm going to be using the Nude Cream Shadow by Models Prefer. It's like a really pretty champagne-y colour. It's cream though, so I'm not sure if it's going to stay, but we'll give it a go. So now I'm just going to go through each element, each new product that I used, and tell you what I think. So with the primer, I think it's beautiful. It really smoothed out all the uneven textures of my skin and made the application of the foundation really easy, so that's good. And so far, it seems to be not patching up or anything like that. So yes, very impressed so far, and it's been about an hour since I applied my foundation. I like the Essence All About Matte Setting Powder. It's translucent, so obviously it wouldn't change the colour of my skin, but feeling my skin now, it just feels super soft, and I can tell that it's going to help the makeup be set all night long. The Shaaanxo palette is phenomenal. All the eyeshadows are so pigmented and they blend really easily. It's a really good colour range as well, and I think it will be flattering for all eye colours, skin colours, eye shapes, all that sort of stuff. The lip side of the palette though, I'm not too impressed with just the one colour that I tried. It's hard to tell when I've only tried one colour, but so far it's just a bit too creamy. I feel like it's not going to last very long, and the application might just be me. I might just not be very good at applying it with a lip brush. But yeah, the application was a little bit harder than it should be. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, of course, outstanding. It's a cult product, everyone raves about it all the time, so I don't know why it took me so long to use it, but now that I have, I'm probably never going to go back. And the setting gel that I used on it, it's alright, I guess, but it's nothing really to rave about. It's a very cheap product, so I suppose if you're looking for a cheap eyebrow gel, then yeah, it's a okay one. The Models Prefer Brow Fixer that I use on a regular basis, I like that one better. Now the eyeliners that I used. So I do like the Physician Formula one. That was the silver one that I used first. However, because it's such a liquid product, and when my eye started to water, it just made it go everywhere and just disappear altogether. So that's not ideal, to be honest. I often have watery eyes, and I don't usually have that problem using the Napoleon gel eyeliner. So it's good in the fact that it's very pigmented, but if you have watery eyes, it probably won't do much for you. And I had the same problem with the other Maybelline liquid liner as well. It didn't stay on. So yeah, I just used the Napoleon one and it fixed it right up. The Colourpop lip liner that I used, I have used that before a few times, never in a tutorial though. Colourpop's amazing. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend. All the products are so affordable. They're really pigmented, really good quality, and the liquid lipsticks are amazing as well. So in my next tutorial, I might use one of the liquid lipsticks that I have because it's just absolutely amazing. And the champagne-y waterline color that I used is really, really pretty. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I can see it in the mirror. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. It's really natural, but a little bit shimmery, so it kind of complements the shimmery eyeshadow look as well. So they were all the products that I had used pretty much for the first time. I don't think I forgot anything, but if I have and you have any questions about them, let me know by leaving a comment down below. Thanks again so much for watching. Please like the video if you did like it. It's something new for me. I've never done this type of like first impression kind of look before. So yeah, if you did like it, let me know by leaving a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.